Bali is the main tourist destination of Indonesia, best known for its beautiful nature, beaches, friendly people, amazing food, and very high value for money ratio, so that everyone can feel like a millionaire. So you probably know that Bali considered to be pretty affordable for living and that the prices here are pretty low and that you can really live like a king and can afford things that otherwise you wouldn't be able to afford or would be much more expensive, let's say in Europe or United States. So it's my first time here and I wanted to see how much I would spend and how much would it cost me to live here for my first week. So without further ado, I will just let you know that I spent for the past 7 days $295. Well, let me know if that's a lot or not really, and if you ever been to Bali, how much did you spend? I would be pretty curious to know. So now let's just dive in and I'll break down all the expenses. So the official currency of Bali is Indonesian rupiahs. If you are traveling with euros, then 100 euros will be equal to around 1,547,969 Indonesian rupiahs. And if you're traveling with dollars, then $100 will be equal to 1,397,744 Indonesian rupiahs. Well, $500,000 seems like a lot, but when you start spending money here, you realize that maybe it's not. So the most money here I spent obviously for my accommodation. For the first 3 nights I stayed in this guest house. It's called Meg Chengu guest house if I'm correct, and for the 3 nights I paid $48, which equals to around $16 per night. I had my double bed, bathroom, AC, and also a shared kitchen. For the next few days I moved to this beautiful apartment which cost me $92, which is around $22 per night. But it's very beautiful. I had balcony, I had a nice bed, I had my own kitchen, beautiful bathroom and AC, like I had all I needed. So in total for my accommodation for the whole week I spent $140, which is kind of cheap even for the places that I stayed in, because for example when I was visiting New York I rented a hotel for 1 night and it cost me $100 for 1 night, so it's pretty cheap here. Now let's talk about the transportation. For the first few days I literally just walked to where I needed because I was kind of close to everything, and if I needed to go further away then there is this app called GoCheck, which is like an Uber and Uber Eats in United States but on a scooter. Of course they have car rides if you need to. The price depends on how far you go, so on average I spent from 9 to 15,000 Indonesian rupiahs, which is like 1 or less than $1 per ride on a scooter. And one time I just ordered car ride because I was moving further away and I paid like $3.50 for the car ride, which is also pretty cheap. So in total for using GoCheck for the past 7 days I spent $8.60, and I have to say that it's very cheap because in United States I would only pay $8 to go to one place in one direction, so it's very cheap. Later, of course, I decided to rent a scooter, and for 7 days it cost me $30 and like $1.50 for the gas. So total is $31.50 for renting a scooter here. It's probably not the cheapest one, you can find even cheaper versions here, but I got a nice scooter and it rides pretty nice. Okay, let's talk about food. Food. It's probably the one thing that I spend the most money on. So in total I spent $95 for my food in a week, and I have to say that I didn't go to any restaurants or cafes here. I just ate at home. I went to the groceries and local markets, and for me it's kind of expensive because I spent way less on my food in Los Angeles, and also I noticed that I eat way less than I eat at home. So if I would eat the same amount that I eat in Los Angeles, then I would probably spend even more money. But I don't know, let me know if that's all right or not really, because for me it's kind of expensive. I think that the groceries here are much expensive because they import most of the things they sell here. It's only like tropical fruits or maybe rice and tempeh that is pretty affordable, but everything else has a much higher price. Yeah. What can I say? We all eat and we love food, we need food, so that's alright with me. Like $100, yeah, I can deal with that. And my last expense was buying 1 month's gym membership, which cost me $19 per week. It's probably not the cheapest gym to go to, but it's pretty nice. It's new, fresh, clean. It's very close to where I'm staying, and I just want to keep going to the gym because I want to make it my habit and to keep myself fit and strong. So that's it for my week expenses in Bali. I spent total almost $300, and I don't know if it's cheap or not cheap. I will probably spend more or less for the next few weeks that I'm staying here, and well, I will see. Hopefully I won't spend all my money because I will not survive. But yeah, I hope you got some insights of what to expect and how much you can spend here and how much to bring with you if you are coming to Bali. That's it for this video, and I'm really grateful that you watched it, and I hope that you like it, and if so, leave a comment below, thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to see more interesting stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye.